So you already know, man, I'm in the building with my partner, man. Like Bread, what's poppin', man?
What it do, man? We here.
Man, we kicking this shit, man, today, you know what I'm saying? So shit, man, you know, you been doing the music shit for a minute, you know what I'm saying? Nigga been saying you growing with this shit.
A long time.
For sure. So how you started?
So really, my older brother, Dirty Rex, like, he was 13. I was like 11. I was making beats and engineering. And shoot, by the time I hit 13, I started doing lyrics and writing and just took off from there.
For sure, for sure. So I asked you this backwards, but so like, where you from?
I'm from Atlanta, Georgia, Westside, Allen Temple, Delmar Lane, that whole area.
Right.
That's my way.
So explain, like, I mean, coming up, what was it like? Like,
Shoot, it was, at any given moment, it'll be what it is. Like, it can be good 1 second, it can be bad 1 second. Like, you likable to go 6 months without no BS or the next 6 months with BS. So it was unpredictable, but the average street life.
for sure. So you was pretty much a part, you know, in the streets and shit.
I was part of the streets.
for sure. So shit, like with that part, like, I guess what would be some of the craziest shit you done been a part of in the streets?
My craziest times, I had to say, was on the east side. Like, that whole little era, that's when shooting up houses and schools and shootouts at malls, it occurred in that little period where, like, I was just out of control. My house got shot up 2-3 times with my family in there. I'm shooting back, so it was just, like, crazy.
Damn, man, that's crazy.
Yeah.
So shit, like, we all come from, you know, Atlanta for the most part then. You know, we're from Atlanta, and, you know, you see these things and you don't think that, like, you know, I come from the West Side too, so it's like, we done all been through some, you know, we all done kind of seen some shit.
Some crazy shit, yeah.
What would be, like, your advice to, like, I guess, like, the younger people coming up right now?
Man, just, you can't really just tell no young person be they self. You got to tell them know they self first, then be they self. Like, you tell them be they self, they looking in a faded mirror, so they don't know they self. So they just being what they see, they be in their environment. Like, nah, you got to tell them know they self first. Then once you know yourself, be yourself. Like, right. And they can't lose.
For sure. So I ain't gonna get too much into, you know, your legal issues or whatever, because, you know, I don't know what was going on. But I know you had told me you had did some time for a second.
Yeah, I was gone for a dime. So, like, from a young nigga to grown, got out, went right back, you know, and it was just crazy. Like, I'm a system baby.
For sure.
The streets in the system, so.
Damn. So how'd you end up getting into that situation? Was you just like on some bullshit?
I was off the chain. I was a leader, but I had follower traits. You feel me? I'm leading the wrong shit that I'm following somebody else on. You feel me? So it was just like decisions. It just caught up with me on the east side, like DeKalb County. So it was like that's when I knew, like, yeah, you never just sit down and be like, a lot of people go back and forth and I ain't had that chance. I win and this what it is, your ass gone. Like,
so it was like a one-time thing. You
like,
pretty
once
much
it was over with, like, you see juvenile, you see the county, you see prison. Like, that's what it is. So,
well, shit, you out here now, man. You been making some big moves, bro. You know what I'm saying? So we proud of you, bro. You know what I'm saying? To see your growth.
Oh yeah, appreciate it.
You got the records out. You got one with Ice with Vezo. How you got them? You know what I'm saying?
Man, it was crazy because, you know, Vezo, he a real street nigga, you know, like, shit. I fuck around in Detroit, you know. So it's like, Vezo, you know, one day I woke up in the morning, you feel me? And like, boom, Vezo, he in the city. Let's work. I'm like, shit, when? Like, he like, now, should I get up, brush my teeth, and I'm gone? Like,
yeah.
And it was just like, we had Snoopy on the beat, shout out. He ended up making the beat and everything, and I'm asking Vezo, like, shit, what you want to do? And he left it up to me. So I'm like, I can do anything. Let's take this one.
Yeah, real nigga shit.
Yeah, it was over with after that. I was like, hell yeah, and we dropped it real quick. Then shit, the next day, time for the video. And
straight like
that. It took off from there. I was like, yeah, I can't look back after this. We had a long talk. Me and Vezo had a long talk. And he was like, you know, shit, you hard. You got good shit going on, like, and you're a real street nigga. He was like, shit, this might be what make these people look at you and shit. That's really what gave me my spotlight. After that, it just, shit kept on going on and took it from there.
For sure. And man, I see you got down really into the whips and shit too, bro. So how that come about? You always been into cars or you just got
Man, my dad was in the cars when I was a kid, all the driving fast and all that, and it just, I started stealing. That my first way into the street was stealing cars. You know, police chases. It's always been like that. So that's kind of my therapy. Even when I was gone, I just be like, man, that car came out. When I get out, I'm getting one of them. And I'm like, man, I'm trying. Yeah, I gotta go. You know, like I'm like Paul Walker. So see, it's just like therapy for me. Like I love fast cars, like especially Mopar. Like I need a sponsorship from them.
Yeah, you talking about for real.
Like, but yeah, it's really therapy. Like, we in the city, we in Atlanta. Like, whether we in Atlanta, Vegas, Miami, wherever, as long as I'm in a nice car at nighttime, you can just slide, just zone all the way out.
That's your thing.
Yeah, that's my thing.
Yeah, and I met you through my dog Rock, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Rock, man.
Yeah,
you know
man, Rock.
Real around the country right now too, my brother, man.
Around country.
Sure, man. How y'all end up linking up, man?
Man, me and Rock, man, we bumped into each other at a TC in Savannah. And shit, we already were brothers, you know, like kind of like distant brothers, you feel me? But like nonetheless brothers, and so, you know, it's a difference between drawing a picture and actually living the movie. So shit, in real life, it was like, nah, it was just a bond that just clicked from the jump. Like, never switched. You feel me? Like, to this day, never switched. Like, you feel me? It was just like that. Yeah. And we end up traveling the country, all type of shit. Like, it's an I was finna crash out. He stopped me from crashing out. It's rare he'll get to that point, but if he do, I'm there.
Right.
So, vice versa.
And like, I know you said your brother was in the, you know, he in the mix heavy right now. So
yeah,
is he like a influence on you? Like,
man, to this day, like I can sign right now and he'll still be an influence to me. Like that really my idol. You know, all the, that's why I be doing this shit. The studio time, the videos, like I'm his reflection. So like, yeah, I'm always idolize him.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, you see Dirty Reds, you see me. Like,
yeah, y'all niggas look like twins.
Yeah, I'm the evil twin.
He the evil twin.
Yeah, I'm the evil twin. Like, yeah, I'm his protector.
For sure, man. That's dope, man.
Yeah,
and y'all been working on some shit together?
We got the free bids that we already dropped on all platforms on his page. We got Church. We just dropped Church, and then we finna work on video for the free bids. We probably finna do an EP, you know, 9 times out of 10. Like, we always in the studio together. So we definitely gonna have a lot of stuff together.
For sure. And I know you were talking about your project coming up. Like,
yeah.
How you feeling, man? How you feeling about it?
Man, I mean, it's really something to give the audience, give the fans in there, all the supporters. You know, this is something to give them. This a collab EP with me and my boy Fly from Columbus. You know, this just an EP we got together, 6 tracks, you know, while I prepared them for my solo, you know, cause my solo project, I ain't gonna have no features. So this is something to keep them, let them, you know, keep them going and everything. So
yeah, keep them locked in.
I'm feeling good about this one because we dropped the Nothing track, the single Nothing, and that did numbers. Like,
for sure.
So,
cause I've been seeing your shit going up, bro.
Yeah.
Like I've been on your shit. I'm like, man, this nigga got every time he drop a video, every time he got there do some shit, that shit going the fuck up. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, it's like it's like you just your music the outcome of your music gonna be what you put into it. You know what I'm saying? So we know the real life shit happen. Everybody go through real life shit, but you can't never let that stop you from doing this. I done been in that period plenty of time where, oh, this going on, so I can't, man, you can't play with your talent like that. You feel me? By me procrastinating and making excuses, I'm procrastinating to get into the next level. I'm procrastinating to make sure my family's straight. So I can't go for that.
Right. Yeah, bro, I'm proud of you, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's not a lot of times niggas, you know what I'm saying, get that chance to goddamn do what you done did, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you working with some of the biggest artists. You know what I'm saying? Like Vezzo huge. Well, he, you know what I'm saying? Like
Vezzo,
and
he a real one.
You feel me? That shit,
He a real
that shit
one.
dope.
I fuck with Vezzo. Like he a real one. Like for real.
For sure. So what can we expect from, you know, what you got in store? Like what can we expect for the future?
Man, y'all can expect a lot of shit. Like right now, I'm working on the track. You know that's possibly becoming a soundtrack song for upcoming film. So I'm trying to deal with that situation. Like I'm trying to be in it all. Like
For sure.
Like the music is mine. Like I ain't even gonna lie. Cause the difference between me and a lot of folks, I'm talking about shit that really went down.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Shit that's really going down. So it like, and I ain't trying to sound like no other artist. I'm trying to bring my own sound. So I feel, you know, I be feeling good about releasing my music. Like
sure.
They gonna feel it. They gonna relate to it. Whoever. Like it ain't just no one set group that I'm talking to only. Whether you trapping, scamming, trafficking, middlemaning, whatever you're doing, hustling. When if you getting it and you steady getting it and you don't never get to the point where you got so much that you ain't got to get it no more, that's the people I'm talking to. Like
For sure.
It ain't never too much.
For sure. How you get the name got down Light Bread? Is they got down?
Well, really, Light Bread came out the temp. My boy Bookman, rest in peace. Twin, Gutter, you know, all them. My brother was White Bread, and I was Light Bread. Like
The evil twin.
Yeah, the evil twin. So I got older. It just, you know, you really know me from the hood. It's Light Bread, but most people just do bread. And you know, shoot, with the music shit, Millionaire Bread, like the name Millionaire Bread came from me accumulating, like real deal adding up, that I touched 1 million. Once I added up, I touched 1 million. I like, oh, hell yeah, my name Millionaire Bread now.
From that point.
and that was just like that when I was like, okay, I can do this. I need to do this shit again, and you know, just keeping that name going, keep this money going, like Millionaire Bread. Like everybody got bread, but who got Millionaire Bread?
Nah, for real, cause I haven't touched me. So like, when you think about like what was when you realize you touched that much paper? What go through your head at that moment? Like, damn.
I mean, when you add up the whips, the flips, all that, the losses and everything, and you look at it like, oh, that shit wasn't nothing. But you add it up and you be like, damn, that was over 1 million. You like, damn, what numbers? Yeah, you like, I did more like in this short time. So you like, yeah, I mean, it's just crazy. You just be like, okay, how can I do this again? Mine is blowing it or losing it, and you got to use that as motivation. Like anybody can see a meal in my perspective. Anybody can see a meal, but can you do it again? Can you multiply it? You feel me? Cause that's my problem. I don't know how to multiply money. Like I mean, I know how, but you know, a nigga be locked up, so you get out, you just. Man, whatever, I'm trying to do everything I didn't get a chance to. I'm trying to make up for lost time, and you just be caught up in the loop, man. So, but now that I'm smarter, older, and you done lost all that, and you see how time changing shit, you be like, hey, I see people getting land and farms and shit like that, weed getting legalized. Like, I'm trying to get in somewhere. Like, I'm trying to do the next Tesla or something. I'm trying to learn that type of shit, so.
For sure, it make you think.
It make you think like, damn, that time I touch this money, what I need to do different. Don't blow it on no car.
And you know, the older we get, the wiser we get, most of us anyway. So, you know, you want to, you know, then the circles, you know, you run in, you know, you got people who really on that same shit. Like, I got people like rocking, you know what I'm saying, niggas that we around that be on that shit. Like, you know what, hey, I got to invest this money. Like, I got to do bigger things, you know what I'm saying? I can't just keep making money and just blowing it. I got to goddamn figure some shit out, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, you know,
that's where I learned from. So it's like, I feel like to a certain extent, as an artist, you'll have to blow some money, you know, but blow it towards the right shit. Like, you know, I blew my money on some jewelry, shoot video with it. Blow my money on Lamborghini. I'm in Lamborghini trucks every week and Bentley trucks, and I'm in Vegas, Lamborghini, and Aston Martins and shit. Like, put that toward my music, let them people eat that shit up. Yeah. Like,
that shit still sound fun.
Yo, yeah, it lit. Still sound fun. Flying everywhere and shit, 20, 30, 40,000. They like, damn, we signed to. Nigga ain't even signed. So yeah, I mean, you know, it's better shit we can be doing with that paper, but don't be scared to invest in what you believe in. Like whether it's the music, or shit, if it's a trap, just go all the way. I say like, not saying just do it, but shit, don't get caught up following somebody else lead, investing in what they believe is right if it's not for you. Like,
Right.
And that's what I had to learn. Like, I'm ready to buy some land. I done did my background check. I know what I need to be, how much land I want, where I want it to be at, and what I want that land purpose to serve. So
Sure.
the more you learn, it's easy.
As long as you got a plan and you can execute.
Exactly.
That's the biggest thing. So man, where can we find you at, man?
Instagram, Millionaire Bread, YouTube, Millionaire Bread, Apple Music, Millionaire Bread, Spotify, all that. On Twitter, Millionaire with 2 E's at the end, LB. That's the Twitter. And shit, in Atlanta.
In the city, nigga.
In the city.
In the city, man.
We in the city.
Yeah, man. We appreciate you for coming through, man. We gotta have you back again. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely, man. Love, bro.
For sure, man. We out, man. Let's get it.
Gone.